What it do, what it do, what it do. It's your boy Big Vibe Opinion back with another live video. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you hit that share button. And most importantly, make sure you sub to the channel. Turn on that post notification bell so that you be notified each and every time that your boy Big Vibe is going live, man. With that being said, let's get into this intro. Welcome to Big Vibe Opinion. Moderators, with my permission, any negativity in the chat should be hidden from this channel. This channel is a negativity-free channel, drama-free channel, and we are here to push the message out. We will not be distracted. So with my permission, any negativity in the chat should be hidden from this channel. Welcome to Big Vibe Opinion platform.
I really appreciate it about you. Yeah, going on. I really appreciate it about you.
And I just really want people to know I appreciate anybody that's helping me. I appreciate anybody that's helping me. A lot of people have been there for me. I just don't want people going back and forth, being mad at each other because one person did this for me and another person did that for me. That's what the devil wants. He wants to cause confusion. That's what these people want. They want to cause confusion. And confusion ain't gonna do nothing but keep me in here. But the real thing here, lifetime, as far as quick on lifetime, as far as lifetime is concerned, there are real people, real women out here really being abused, really missing. They're really missing. They're really chained up in basements. I've been in here 4 years. I haven't seen one person that was ever chained up in a basement come forth for anything. But I tell you one thing, before Lifetime came out, I was minding my business. I was in the studio. I was working with celebrities. I had tours. But when Lifetime came out, all of that went away. Meaning, before Lifetime came out, I had no charges pending against me. Nobody had went to a radio station or had went to, a police station. It took a year to put together Lifetime. If all of the things they said I did on Lifetime were true, it only take a minute to go to a police station. But when there's a crime committed, you don't go make a movie on it. You go to the police station. Nobody had done that.
Good morning, everybody. What's going on? Blessed, Courtney, Larry, what's good? Oh, yeah, it was good meeting you the other day, brother Larry. Thanks for the hospitality. Greatly appreciated, brother. You, Uncle Muse, other people, that's one thing about me. As a content creator. When I'm in these cities and people that follow me in the cities that I visit, and I say where I'm at, and they say pull up. One thing about Big Vi gonna pull up. I'm gonna pull up because that's the kind of energy that I possess. I know I ain't done no harm to people. I haven't hurt nobody. I haven't disrespected nobody. So when I'm in these cities and people that follow me be like, oh, that's where I live, man, let's get up. I try my best to make it happen. So shout out to Larry Hawkins, man. We met up the other day, had lunch. Good conversation, man. Good brother, man. And shout out to these OGs. Shout out to these OGs. What's up, Tanisha? What's up, Sharon? But y'all see the title of the live today. Why is, if y'all can hear me good, put a 1 in the chat so I can make sure y'all can hear me good before we get off into today's conversation. I'm out getting my exercise in, walking, man. Trying to get my health together. Is very important that we get our health together. I had a classmate yesterday, same age as me, passed out at work, and they wasn't able to revive him. Brother, young brother, man, wasn't able to revive him. You know, that's why it's important that we get out to these doctors, go to your doctor's appointments, get checkups, get blood work, whatever you need to do to make sure that you good. You know, we can't deny God. Understandable. That's understandable that we can't deny God. But if it's something that we can do here on this physical earth, and that's keep our health together, then we need to make sure that we're able to keep our health together. That's why Mr. Kelly was so afraid being inside of the prison where he wasn't able to get the adequate medical attention and caused him to have to endure some things that if he was free, he could have been able to get the adequate medical attention. So to all of you that follow me, I urge and I suggest you all make sure y'all going to y'all doctor's appointments, getting y'all checkups, getting y'all blood work, mammograms, and anything to that nature to make sure y'all good. Fellas, prostate, everything, man. We got to make sure we on top of it, not at the bottom. So now with that being said, I'm going to turn the camera off. We're going to get into today. So I was sent a clip from Club Shae. Why is Shannon Sharp starting to give me Wendy Williams type of vibe, man? If y'all agree, say I feel the same way. Why is Shannon Sharp starting to give me Wendy Williams / Tasha K type vibes, right? I can't be the only one to feel that way. I feel like Shannon Sharp is starting to give me Wendy Williams / Tasha K type vibes. And I used to like watching Club Shae. But ever since the Cat Williams interview, they have been so thirsty for ratings. Just look at the people. Look at the follow-up. Look at the follow-up. What's up, Ashley? Look at the follow-up of guests that Club Shae has had on since the Cat Williams interview. This shit makes me feel like Tasha K / Wendy Williams / Red Table Talk. You know, it's almost like a gossip show now. It has almost turned into a gossip show. So, what I'm getting at is I was sent the clip last night from Club Shae. What's up, Miss Lady T? And he had, they say it's a comedian named Lil Rel, but I never heard of the motherfucker. Never heard of this person who's supposed to be a comedian. His name is Lil Rel. Never heard of him. Out of all the bad comedians, like the garbage comedians, I still haven't heard of this guy, Lil Rel. Never heard of this guy, Lil Rel. And he's from Chicago. He looks Young, he appeared to be young, but then he looked like an old ass man at the same time. That's that's credit to how his career have been. He claimed he's from Chicago, Lil Rel. So if y'all go and look up the Shannon Sharp Lil Rel interview, so Shannon Sharp on his Tasha K / Red Table Talk / Wendy Williams / Gail King type shit, he brings up R.Kelly. He brings up R.Kelly to Lil Rel. Lil Rel say, "Oh, I had several run-ins with this brother. I've had several run-ins with this brother, but the run-ins that he was expressing appeared to be more business than an actual run-in, right? I can run into Courtney Love in the grocery store. I can run into Ashley at the gas station. I can run into Larry in a restaurant. That's a run-in. You know, I can run into anybody in my chat while I'm out at the mall. That's a run-in. But for him to say every time he ran into Kels, it was just weird shit. So one of the things that he said was weird was that they went to a John Singleton birthday party. Now, we have to understand, right? And I don't think that Lil Rel understand this. This is I'm gonna point out one of the problems with Lil Rel. Lil Rel, you're not Richard Pryor. You're not Bernie Mac. You're not Red Fox. You're not shit. You're not even Mike Epps. You're not Cat Williams. You're not Steve Harvey or Set Entertainer. I mean, Lil Rel, you're not more important than R. Kelly. First of all, you're not more important than Kels, Lil Rel. That's first of all. Kels have done many of soundtracks for John Singleton, which we know. So for you to say, Lil Rel, for you to say you was at a John Singleton birthday party and R. Kelly was there, and at John Singleton birthday party, it wasn't no VIP sections. I challenge that. I challenge that because we understand that when you go into these birthday parties, whether they're celebrities or whatever, and Lil Rel, I mean, I don't even think you was a fucking popular celebrity at the time or whenever this birthday party took place, because I still don't know you. I still haven't, I think last night, one movie, Uncle Drew, was the only movie I ever seen the dude in was Uncle Drew. And not taking nothing away from the brother, because this is what they do, right? This is what they do. They always try to take credit away from Kels to uplift themselves. And you don't have to do that. So he said that they was at a John Singleton party. R. Kelly and his entourage come in. They make a VIP section in a party that had no VIP reservations. Now, you gotta ask yourself this, right? If y'all still here, are y'all still with me? Put a one in the chat. I need to know if y'all still with me. All right, so all right, thank you, Courtney. So if this is a birthday party, and I want y'all to follow me. Now, Lil Rel said there wasn't no, there wasn't any, um, he said there wasn't any VIP at this party. So that means no matter who you are, there wasn't any VIP section at this party. He said that R.Kelly, his entourage came in to the party, excuse me, and they created a VIP section themselves. He say, I don't know where the nigga get the rope from, but he roped off a section in the party and made his own VIP. Now, can anyone help me understand? If I come to y'all party and there is no VIP section allowed in y'all party, and I come in y'all party and I create my own VIP section, I also have a rope to rope it off. Wouldn't that raise a red flag? Or wouldn't that create some type of little like attention? Wouldn't that bring attention to you? Would that not draw attention to you? You done just came in a party where there's no VIP and you create your own VIP section in somebody else's party. This is the shit that Lil Rel was saying, and Shannon Sharp with all them motherfucking muscles sitting his goddamn Miss Netta looking ass on this couch just laughing, hee and ha ha. But not one time did Shannon Sharp say, come on, Rel, that don't make sense. Come on, Rel, you gotta make this make sense. Not one time did Shannon Sharp ask for proof. So you think that Kale's gonna go into a John Singleton birthday party, create his own VIP section, and nobody say nothing? So he goes on to say, yeah, I was in there chilling, and R.Kelly sent some of his entourage over there to me and to tell him that, hey, Robert want to talk to you. Come on, man. Come on, bro. Come on, man. It's just some shit you just can't pay me to believe. So, who are you, Lil Rel? Who are you that makes Kels want to send some of his entourage to come get you, to come talk to him? You got to make this make sense. This is the story that he's telling Shannon Sharp. So he say that once Kels roped off his section in John Singleton's party, which had no VIP in the party, he telling the world that Kels sent for him to come chop it up in his section. So now, a lot of shit that don't make sense. What's up, Meek? So then, Shannon Sharp say, tell me another time, tell me another time. Come on, Lil Rel, man, tell me another time. So Lil Rel said, hold on, this right here gonna make y'all laugh hard as fuck. This gonna make y'all laugh hard as fuck. Lil Rel said he was a fill-in. Now, I need somebody to put the definition. If somebody can help me, because I'm walking and I'm talking. I'm walking and I'm talking. But can somebody help me by looking up the definition of a fill-in for a movie, or a video in that nature? Could somebody help me understand what is the role of a fill-in? So Lil Rel said he was a fill-in for Trapped in the Closet. Now this is somebody, you can tell how this brother Lil Rel, he's only taking shit from what he's heard in the media, and now he's creating his own story and coming out telling it as if it's something that he experienced, right? So it's an extra. Okay, my point exactly. He's an extra on the Trapped in the Closet video shoot. So he says that he and his brother both were fill-ins. He said while on the shoot, one of Robert's girlfriends was talking to him and his brother, and they was having a good conversation. And this is what he said was weird. He said the next day at the video shoot, when they went back, now you're an extra. That means you're not even in the scene. You're not even in the scene of the movie or none of that. You standing back in case someone don't show up, pretty much. What up with it, J-Rock? So he said the next day, when they got back on set, all of the girls were surrounded by chaos. And he said, neither one of these girls would even look at me. He said, these girls wouldn't even look at me. He said, so as he was passing the girl, he whispered like, what's up, what's wrong? And he said, the girl said, he told me not to talk to you no more. Man, the guy said, he told me not to talk to you no more. He said, I found that weird. So first he say it was weird that R.Kelly created his own VIP at John Singleton's birthday party. Now he said it's weird that the girls were talking to him on the first day of the video shoot, but then on the second day, they wouldn't even look his way. And when he asked the girl, what's up, what's changed, what happened, he said, the girl said, Robert said, I can't talk to y'all no more. He said a name as well. I think he said a name like Kenyatta or some shit like that. So let me tell you something. Lil Rel. This for Lil Rel. Now, out of all the stories and bullshit that we've heard when it comes to chaos and how he moved with his female friends, Lil Rel, you the first one who have said that one of these female friends were talking to y'all. Everybody else who then came out and talked about how Robert deals with his female friends, he don't even allow them to even interact with males that he's working with. So that conversation that you claiming you would have had with one of the females during that video shoot would have never happened. Do anyone in the chat agree? From all of the stories that we've heard from different people, talked about how Kels is when it comes to his female friends, would that conversation ever even happen? He said while he was talking to the girl, Kels was just sitting there, just staring with this look on his face, like, and all of a sudden, when they come back the next day, the girl wasn't allowed to talk to them. They gotta make this make sense. Right, Meek? You gotta make this make sense. Now, I've heard the people say, oh, he don't allow his female friends to interact with guys. So you mean to tell me now all of a sudden he allowed this one particular female friend to have a whole conversation with you and your brother, and then the next day he told her that she could no longer talk to y'all? No. Any female friend that came around Kels, that was a part of the agreement that they had to accept when they became a part of his entourage. No male interaction. None of his female friends were interacting with his male guests or people he worked with because of shit like this, what Lil Ray doing. Now this is weird, right? Now Lil Ray, you say that Kels is weird for moving a certain way, but the shit that you sitting on Shannon Sharp couch talking about, that's weird. That's weird as hell to me. As a real man, the shit that you call weird makes you look weird as fuck, because why is it weird for an individual man to carry himself a certain way or do things a certain way? If John Singleton didn't have an issue with R.Kelly making a VIP section at his party, why was it weird to you? Did you want to have a VIP section? Seemed like you wanted to be in the VIP section. You seem like you ready. You seem like a groupie. And most of all, you seem like a jealous man, bro. You seem like a jealous man. How is it weird that this is why Kels tried to prevent his female friends from interacting with guys like you? Because guys like you, Lil Rel, this is the type of shit that you come and put in the media to make it seem like this brother is weird. No, this is why this man doesn't allow certain things to go on around him, because of this type of behavior that you putting off, Lil Rel. It's the type of behavior that you is putting off. If if Kels would have gave order, or if that's the way that things supposed to be, Lil Rel, you would have never had a conversation with this female to begin with. Agree, style. I'm gonna put the link in here for anybody. I ain't gonna say anybody, but I'm gonna just drop it real quick. But this is what we're dealing with. Come on. This is what we're dealing with. It's weird that everything you do is being watched and looked at by people who may seem or feel as though everything that you're doing is weird. We can't make this shit up, man. Then you got Tasha K out here on somebody, this guy, Pierre some. I don't know his last name. Pierre some. Um, and she just out here running her mouth recklessly about Kels as usual. But Tasha K, you count your days. Your bald head ass can count your days. Because when Tawana done exposing your bald head ass, you're gonna be doing interviews from prison. I don't understand what's the obsession with people. Then to say, like this man walking around with rope. Then Lil Rel tries to make it seem as if this man is walking around with rope. Cause he gonna say, well, I don't know where he get the rope from, but he just roped off the section. Maybe John Singleton gave him the rope. Maybe John Singleton told someone to rope that section off. But why would he send somebody to come talk to her? Y'all, look. Why would Kels send someone from his entourage to go talk to a feeling? Why would he? Y'all got to make this make sense. Why would Kels send somebody from his entourage to go get a fill-in to come talk to him? You are a fill-in. You're not even a star. You're not even a co-star. You're a fill-in. You like a fucking substitute teacher, bro. And then that ain't got. I'm not. There's no knock against substitute teachers, man. But I'm saying you a fill-in. What makes you so important that Kels gotta send for you? You a fucking nobody, bro. You're a nobody. Say, did you notice that he said Kels told her not to talk to them, and at the same time saying he pulled her to the side and asked her a question? Right. That was my whole point right there, Jay Boski. That's my whole point, man. These people sit on these platforms and get to running their fucking mouths and act as if people are not listening to what they saying. Man, we listening to what these people are saying, bro. And like I said, like I told myself, I said now, I've heard several people come out and talk about R.Kelly when they going to work with him, how his girlfriends or female friends aren't allowed to be around his male friends. So how was this female able to even have a conversation with him and his brother to begin with? Shit crazy. Dude, the whole group out here, man. Lil Rel, all of Chicago, and then he mad. I'm gonna tell you why he mad. I'm gonna tell you why he saying the shit he's saying. He's saying, man, no matter what, this is what he said, y'all. Man, make sure y'all hitting that like button. Make sure y'all share this. If you haven't subbed to the channel, sub to the channel. If you would like to donate to the channel, $ Big Val Opinion. I'm out here. As y'all see, I'm still out here getting it in. As y'all see. Let me know if y'all can hear me still. Let me know if y'all can still hear me. Somebody start calling in. Calling my phone. Hold on. Yeah. All right. So, Lorel goes on to say, man, despite everything they just said about R. Kelly, man, they still play his music in Chicago. They still playing his music in the club. Chicago love him, man. They still haven't turned their back on him. I hope if I ever get in some trouble, Chicago love me the same. What did that tell y'all? What do that sound like to y'all? Right, Meek. He said, this now don't this sound like a jealous man? Man, no matter what he done went through, what they done said about R. Kelly, man, Chicago, they still love him, man. They still playing his music. I got a couple homies that DJs. They still play his music in the club, everywhere. Man, I hope if I ever get into some trouble, I hope Chicago support me like that. You just told your whole motive of talking about, of even bringing up this man's name. Now, everything you just told Shannon Sharp, Miss Netta looking ass, now, everything you just told Miss Netta, Uncle Shae, now I see why. You are mad. You are jealous. What your last comment, when you talk about how Chicago support R. Kelly, that's why you mad about him having a section at John Singleton party. That's why you mad the females weren't talking to you or your garbage ass brother. That's why you mad, because Chicago still support this brother, because Chicago is not out here looking for fucking attention. That's why you mad. You jealous, bro. And a person like that with jealousy and envy, man, you'll go out here and say any fucking thing. What up with a DV? They sound like that. Expect that brother Kel to share his females friends and what he does. Not go along with them. They call him weird. Right. But see, people don't understand, right? see, Kels has what Kels has, and I want y'all to hear me when I say this. What Robert has, with his dyslexia, he wasn't as quick when it comes to the education with the reading and things like that. But when you talk about street knowledge, right? So I want y'all to understand something that Kels understood that these guys didn't understand. And Kels understood this to a fault. I want y'all to follow me when I say this, right? Kels knew that if a man, or Kels understood that if a man wanted to get to him, if a man wanted to infiltrate him, it was gonna be through a female. So he understood that if a man wanted to get through him, it was gonna be through a female. So I want y'all to understand something. All of the females that R. Kelly rocked with, all of the females that R. Kelly was close to, you hear all of these females say that how they weren't allowed to interact with other males that came in and out that he worked with. So when I listen to other females talking about when they met Bubba or they met this person, they were dealing with that person, they were dealing with this person, those females wasn't dealing with R. Kelly. Those females wasn't personally dealing with R. Kelly. Because if you was a female and you personally dealt with R. Kelly, you didn't have interactions with Bubba. You wasn't dealing with other people who was around the entourage. You wasn't dealing with other people. If you were for Kels, you were for Kels and you did as Kels said do. Now, if you was around and you dealing with Bubba and other people in the entourage, you was never one of his women. You were never one of his women. Kels understood that if I'm gonna have a woman close to me, I'm gonna need for her not to be able to deal with nobody because he understand how people work. He understood how guys would use a female to come in and set you up. So a lot of people probably thinking like, well, how did he do this or how did he do that? Or how did he get set up? Or how did this happen? Or how did that happen? I still say, and I still believe that most of these females that they was dragging into court, I still say that these females wasn't his main chick, and the reason for them being so mad and willing to testify against this brother is because they never made it off the sideline. They never made it to the main position. Not saying that he may not have dealt with, you know, not saying that he may not have, or he may not have, got him a nut off or something. But these chicks wasn't the main chicks that was dealing with people in the entourage. No, no, no. Kels understood one thing, and you see it. Demetrius Smith with the lawsuit scheme. Demetrius Smith, who told Tiffany Hawkins to go and sue this brother. Then he come and tell us that he say, hey, Robert, I told Tiffany to go see Susan. Y'all believe that? Do y'all believe that Demetrius Smith told Kels to his face, I sent Tiffany to Susan to sue you? Do y'all believe that shit? For one bit. What up, BV? Kels understood that. That's how niggas get set up, man. By letting too many people close to their females. And if a female don't have if her mind isn't as strong, she can easily be manipulated into, doing something that what we call setup. Right, blessed. I agree. Harriet, money home, right. V White. Lil Rel only said that because he watched the behind the scene creation of I'm a Flirt when Kels and T Pain was joking around. I agree. What up, Patrick? Y'all see your boy Big Vi. I be out here 4 miles every morning, getting it in. 4 miles every morning, getting it in. But I think I'm gonna come back tonight, and I want to talk about. I gotta go back to the article, and I'm gonna screenshot it. Uh, and we're gonna talk about Susan Logan, man, and why I feel that Susan Logan should be charged. What's up, Carla? Why I feel like Susan Logan should be charged with racketeering. I'm gonna come back with the article from Susan Logan, who gave an article, she gave a statement to a news outlet about suing R.Kelly. And in this article, she talks about her suing R.Kelly so many times. She said that she sued this man so many times. And this is in the article, published in the article, her words. She said she sued this man so many times that she stopped publicly filing any paperwork. She said when a client would come into her office, she just would call his manager or attorney, whoever, and her and his attorney would discuss a settlement agreement. Now, now do that sound? Now y'all listen at that. You gotta listen at that. She said that she stopped even filing the lawsuits, and she would just call his attorney, and her and his attorney would discuss a settlement. Why wasn't Robert a part of those discussions? Why wasn't he a part of those discussions? Why wasn't the paperwork being filed? If they're gonna charge Kels with racketeering, don't that sound like racketeering? How many times did she call his attorney with claims? Who was physically getting this money? Were they even real people? Were they even real people? If you'd have sued this man to the point, and what type of attorney? This goes back to the attorney who was representing this brother during this time, to where you would allow someone to send you or call you and say, "Hey, I have a client here who's uh saying that your client sexually assaulted her, and we can reach a settlement without publicly filing a civil lawsuit, and you just pay it off." So I feel like the attorney, whoever that was at the time, along with Susan, need to be investigated. I mean, how do you do that? I'm trying to understand, how do you filed. I never heard of a lawsuit. Now, I know some people gonna say, well, you can do that. You can sue somebody without filing a public lawsuit. You can sue somebody without, you can sue somebody calling a lawyer. Hold on, y'all. Just all right. Sorry about that, Miss Carla. What's going on? Have y'all ever heard of somebody calling, filing a lawsuit, filing a claim, and reaching a settlement agreement without any paperwork? And if y'all want to look up the article, it's called R.Kelly, the Settlement Factory. And you all can go and read that article for yourself. It's called R.Kelly, the Settlement Factory. This woman was suing, she sued Kel so much, she said that she will fly to California every 2 weeks just to get her hair done. Every 2 weeks, she was flying to California just to get her hair done. All of this is in the article. R. Kelly, the Settlement Factory. Uh, I think if for a lot of the documents, a lot of the court documents, uh, Carla, was Justice for R. Kelly. They have a lot of information on Instagram. Justice for RK on Instagram. Mostly everything that has took place in this case, Justice for RK has a lot of the documents, have a lot of information over on their Instagram, Justice for RK. But when you talk about racketeering and you got a personal injury lawyer who has a billboard, this woman not only was she suing this man, this woman had a billboard plastered in Chicago off the highway. Say, you know, if R. Kelly did X, Y, and Z, you like come see her. She can get you paid. This is how this woman was making a living. This woman was making a living. This woman was making she became a millionaire off the back of this man. And I call it a lawsuit scheme because why was it to the point to where Mr. Kelly, he wasn't even being advised about these lawsuits. He wasn't even being advised about the lawsuits. And then now you got to talk about also were the women who was getting these settlements, where are they tax returns? Everybody say he was paying all these women off. He was paying all these women off. So they should be able to go back and get tax returns from all of these women who they saying he was paying off. I want to see if the tax return match the settlement agreement. I want to see if the tax return matched the settlement agreement. We got one lady sued this man and she got up to 750,000. One lady got up to 500,000. She sued the man 3 times. You got these ladies filing multiple lawsuits against this man. Not once, 2 and 3 times for 100,000, 250,000, another 150,000. Like, are you serious? What type of lawyer would allow that to continue to happen? What type of lawyer would allow their client to continuously be sued by the same woman over and over and over and over? Can you make that make sense? Right, right. Do you see the lady trying to sue Dak Prescott from some she say happened in 2017? Wow. Hey, sinful, soul for sin. There may be Dallas' way of trying to get Dak Prescott up out of there. Soul for sin. That may be Dallas' way of trying to get Dak Prescott up out of there. Look at they did the same shit to your guy from the Houston Texans, Deshaun Watson. They did the Deshaun Watson the same way. They might be trying to get Dak Prescott up out of Dallas, man. Kels can get something for her. Kels can get something off her ass. We just need her to stay alive though, so Jennifer can eat her ass up. We need her to stay alive so Jennifer can eat her ass up. I wonder what Susan and McDavid fucking. That's why the scheme together off Chaos allegedly. Man, it's something, man, something. But I said Demetrius Smith was the one who was going around finding different females, and he was taking the females to Susan. They were using Jim Derogatis to put out the articles. So I did a video a while back, and I said Barry Hankerson, Demetrius Smith, Sparkle, Darren McDavid, Susan Logan, Jim Derogatis were all a part of this lawsuit circle. Everybody played a part in it. Everybody played a part in it. Everybody had a part to play. Ain't no telling. Well, she was probably getting so much money off of R.Kelly, she probably wasn't even focusing on other celebrities. What's up, Elsa? Right. Yeah, Demetrius took the first woman to Susan. He took Tiffany Hawkins to Susan. Was the first one. If one of us, we are regular citizens today. We win a lottery for $1 million right now today. I'm sure it's somebody that they can find that we done pissed off in our past, in our way back past, to come out and say some crazy shit to try to get some money. Now, Darren McDavid was the manager at this time. Darren McDavid was the manager, because when Kels fired Barry, he fired Demetrius too. So once Barry, if y'all remember in court, that Darren McDavid testified that Barry had threatened him that he was going to ruin Kels' career. This was testimony. This is what Darren McDavid testified to during the trial. He said that Barry Hankerson sent him a message saying that he was going to destroy Kels. So why did Darren McDavid take that threat lightly? Why did he take that threat lightly? From that point on, Demetrius Smith creates they come up with the plan. From that point on, they come up with the plan to scheme. So now Kels stop fucking with Sparkles. This is how all this shit works. Sparkles then steals the tape. Then she goes to Barry with the tape. This is how all of this shit got out, man. She takes the tape to Barry. Barry contacts Jim Derogatis. Now we got a whole nother situation. Right, Miss Carter? Agree. But it's an article. It's called The Settlement Factory. R.Kelly, The Settlement Factory. You can Google it. And it's about Susan Logan. She's giving her account on how many times she sued this man. And how many of these females who were under NDAs that still testified. And not only some of the women that didn't testify, they gave statements to the grand jury. They gave victim impact statements at the sentencing. How can you give a victim impact statement if you didn't even testify? I agree, Miss Carla. I agree 100%. So if anyone want to join the panel, just let me know. If not, I'm gonna get my day started. I just got done my morning walk. So tonight we gonna hopefully tonight, if not tonight, tomorrow, we will revisit the settlement factory again. The statements given by Susan Loggins. We will revisit that again. The statements given by Susan. If no one want to join the panel before I get off of here, I'm about to get off. and get my day started. Like I say, if anybody would like to contribute to the channel, my cash app is $Big Val Opinion, or you can hit the super chat or the super thanks. If you have any information or any question that you would like for me to present or discuss on the platform, you can send it to me at bigviopinion88@gmail.com. I will get your email. I'll try to respond to all emails. Let's keep Kels in our prayers. Let's keep his law team in our prayers. Also, man, I can't stress it enough to all of you that support me and follow me. Make sure that you all are taking y'all health serious. Make sure that y'all taking y'all health serious, man. Get out to them doctors, do y'all doctor's appointment, checkups, mammograms, whatever you have to do. Make sure that y'all are staying on top of it, man. I look forward to seeing y'all in the chat each and every time I come on. I've had a great live this morning. I appreciate everybody who came over. What's up, Rena? I appreciate everybody. What's up, Stephanie? Everybody, Anthony, what's good with it? I appreciate everybody who came over and joined me this morning. Like I say, man, I just come on and have a little conversation about things that I look at. Like I say, man, anything that I speak about on this platform, man, feel free to question it. Go and look it up. Go and look up the information or whatever you feel you need to do. Just help yourself, man. But all I can tell us is that, you know, question everything. Question everything. And that's my position in this whole thing. I question everything. So with that being said, let's pray for Bunjean, pray for Kels, pray for our families, our loved ones. Make sure we keeping up with our health. And until next time, I love each and every one of y'all. God bless you all. See you all next time I'm live.